Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Deckplate Tone with another video. Before I get into anything, I just want to say thank you to all you guys.
I thank you all so much for giving me the honor and the privilege to come out here and let me show off in front of you every night of my life.
Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate it. If you watched my videos before and you on your way back or you first time checking in, then I encourage you to subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Without further ado, though, let's get into this because I have to answer one of my subscribers' questions. This comment is from Akulo Sanji. Akulo Sanji. I think that's how you say it, right? Japanese accent. Akulo Sanji 24FE, right? I think it is, right? Shout out to Akulo Sanji 24FE. He says, do you think some people deserve their rank? I see some people at certain ranks and feel as if they either don't know much or they ride the ladder to promotion. Like due to rate, they're a chief under 10 years, or they get lucky and we're at the right place, right time. I dislike when this kind of thing comes into play. People should rank up depending on how hard they work. To answer your question, I don't think that we deserve our rank at all. A lot of us, we don't deserve our rank at all, to be honest. And here's why. I'm gonna tell you a couple Navy stories, a couple sea stories. So watch this all the way, and let me know what you think after the story. Some time ago, I was on a ship, and we were at sea or whatever it was, right? We was at sea, and this guy was working in a certain department, and there were danger tags, right? And like in danger tags are basically like you tag certain equipment with danger tags, like when you're tagging it out for some maintenance or things like that. And this guy, and it's a process for if you want to remove those danger tags. Otherwise, like if somebody operate that equipment, it could lead to some kind of death or some serious bodily harm or something like that, right? Like I said, it's a process. You go through someone, you get approval, and then it's a whole bunch of other measures and steps, and then you can finally take those danger tags down. But this guy, he decides, all right, well, it's time to remove these tags, and he just took them down. He just removed every single one of them, and it would have been a dangerous situation. Somebody definitely could have died. And when he was asked about it, they were like, "Hey, did you see these tags? Someone said you were removing tags." And he says, "Oh yeah, they're right here." And he just produced a whole bunch of tags. "Oh, yeah, they're right here." Oh, and they're like, "Dude, like, did you like get permission or anything like that?" And he's like, "Oh no, I just removed them." And it was just like, wow, all right, that's not good. I mean, and that's like punishable. Like I mean, you go to like captain's match for it. Article 15 in the Army, they call it, stuff like that. Like you going to see the boss, you get in trouble, right? So this guy, he ends up going captain's match and stuff. And the whole lead up to it, like it was just like cringy at best. When people found out he was going, they were like, "Oh no!" And at my like for my job and my position, I'm usually in the know of those things because I'm usually there recording and stuff like that. At the time, I was like a legal yeoman, or I mean, I was everything. I was a ship secretary, and like I mean, I got a chance to be like the recorder for the situation, but the lead up to it, it was you know, I mean, it was like, hey, you're going to like you're gonna be going to mass and stuff like that. You're going to see the captain. You get in trouble for this or for that. And this guy, it's like he couldn't really comprehend it. He's like, on my birthday, like he really didn't understand. Like, all right, you're getting in trouble for this thing that you did because it could have killed somebody. Okay, so finally gets in there, and he was asked like, have you ever been in trouble before? Have you ever like been to captain's match before? Usually if a person has been in captain's match, is like court or something like that, you know, like and most people like in the Navy community or military community, like office hours, Article 15, stuff like that, they know what that is. Like they, even if they've never been there, they understand totally clear what it is. But he had no idea. He's just like, sir, uh, sir, sir, I don't know. The officer that was interviewing him, like, 'cause he was now at like XOI, right? He was so confused. He's like, how don't you know, like, if you've never been to like court before? Like, I don't understand this, right? So it was that. And then like everything, like when he came in, he had like his uniform was like really bad. Like it was in a bad shape. And he was a lot out of shape and stuff like that. Like he really kind of looked like, and I'm not trying to joke on him, but he really did look like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
He was like severely out of shape, like super out of shape. And like I said, he looked like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And like even like between like when he reported that, you knew it was gonna be something. Like let's say his name was Sailor Jerry. He's like, Sailor Jerry reporting for duty. And it was like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Like, because, and I'll tell you why later, why it was like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? So it comes to the point where the XO, he's like, why should I let you keep your ring? Give me one reason why I should let you keep your ring. One reason. And he's like, sir. He was like, give me give me something, anything. Give me one reason. Well, sir. And I don't know if he was nervous or whatnot, but he was like, you can't think of one thing that you could tell me so that you could keep your pay grade. Make something up, anything. He's, sir. He ended up getting kicked out. He got kicked out, and the XO spoke to his chain of command. He was like, what the hell? How did he get this far? Like, honestly, it's no way. His chain of command says like he probably needs to be like a few pay grades lower. And I'll let you know what his pay grade is in a little bit. And so what ended up happening with him, they recommended, like, you know what, because there's no paper trail, can't really like take his rank and stuff like that away. But we can definitely take his qualifications away and keep him from pulling tags and maybe getting somebody killed. So that's what ended up happening with him. I always think back to that story because, like, I mean, I realized, like, all right, this guy, he definitely, I don't think he deserved to be in the Navy, honestly. But I didn't think he deserved, like, his rank. Now, this was his rank. This was his rank. His rank was an E6. An E6. He was an E6. So that's like a staff sergeant in the Navy. But this was the guy. And, salute him. And, I mean, maybe there's only going to be a few people to see this. But, and I hope he don't ever take offense if he ever sees it. But he didn't deserve to be, like, he needed some some reps, right? Moreover about this guy, he couldn't pass the PRT to save his life. He couldn't pass the PRT to save his life, I gotta admit. And he was mapped to E5 and E6 allegedly. I heard that rumor and I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. But he couldn't, like, he was like severely out of shape, and he couldn't pass a physical fitness to save his life, like fitness test to save his life. I mean, you could tell him, like, I'm gonna kill your entire family if you don't pass this fitness test. His family would be gone. Like on some Batman stuff, like his whole family white clean. I'm telling you, he couldn't do it. He would come to the like fitness area. I don't think he even owned like exercise clothes, but he would come there and they wouldn't even try. They're just like, okay, well, I mean, thank you for coming, Phil. They didn't even try because like it was a done deal. He couldn't even get past the weigh-in. You know, because you look at them and like you already know that the scale is broken. So it's like, all right. And I mean, damn. Well, maybe not broken, but the scale is definitely going through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, here's a solution. Here's a solution. So I think that this would happen. Like if I was the Secretary of the Navy, or like if I was like in charge of the Navy overall, or in charge of the military overall, this is what I would do. During our evaluations every year, I would say, all right, well, all right, we got Sailor Jerry. Okay, so this year you did this, you did that, you helped people, you did this, but it didn't measure up to your rank as like a E7 or E6. All right, so you know what? You get demoted. Boom. Or I'm not sure if that's the word, but you get demoted. Boom. Have a blessed day. That's it. That's it. Now they gotta work towards the next pay grade or whatever to earn it back, right? And you know what? They get like a good 3 months to make it right? Then they will have to get like a special evaluation period, right? So in that 3 months, if they don't turn stuff around, then they permanently get their rank taken away.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Until the next year, and then they got to regain it back. That's what I would do every year. And I bet you a lot of people would start taking their rank more serious. They would start working for their money. They would start working for their rank. They would start earning their stuff every day. Because honestly, this don't stop at just the E6s. Let's not get it twisted. All right. I mean, and you know what I'm saying? Anchor too. So like it happens, you know, at the chief level, it happens at the E5, E6 level, like up and down the chain of command, it happens. Up and down the Navy ranks, it happens. You know, that's because we in a people business, and like we're a whole bunch of imperfect people, right? The Navy, like it don't just take people and you join the Navy and now you're the spectacular person. There's a lot of people in here that really shouldn't be in the Navy, you know? Like here's another one, right? I had a guy, Seaman Timmy. I never forget that guy. Seaman Timmy. So Seaman Timmy. Now here's the thing. Seaman Timmy, he was about to make E4. Right? Now, this where my solution, like it would have been super effective for him, right? Now, he would have got automatically advanced to E4, right? But Seaman Timmy, he wasn't a good sailor. I mean, we really had a Seaman Timmy. I really had a Seaman Timmy, right? And he had this thing one day. He was on watch. He had his M4. He had his vest. He had his pistol. He had all this stuff, and he was like a roving guard, right? So he's roving around the ship, and he's like standing night duty, you know. And he decides he's gonna go in like the starboard break, right? Area of the ship called the starboard break. And what he does, he takes off his boots and he lays down on the deck, right? Gun in his hand, like pistol, all that stuff. And he goes to sleep just flat on the deck. Anybody could have tucked the gun, anybody could have did anything. You know, he's supposed to be standing at guard. And when he got when they came and got him, I think it was a section leader that called him. Like he told the section leader, like, oh, I was just trying to tie my shoes. But he had like no shoes on or anything like that. And he was like clearly asleep, like knocked out sleep, KO sleep, you know, copping G's and everything. So, and then he went to captain's mast over it. Now he's talking to the CO. CO says, well, how did you come to be asleep? I mean, I'm seeing these things and it's kind of disturbing because it say you asleep. He says, well, sir, to be honest, sir, what happened is I was the weight of all the equipment that I had, it was so heavy that I just had to I just had to go and tie my shoes. This is exactly what he said. Well, something like that, right? He says, and I sat down, I tied my boots, and I must have dozed off.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
And he's like, so how'd your boots get off and everything? And he's just like, never mind. Then he says, are you comfortable, like, if you have to use the 9mm service pistol? Yes, sir. I mean, to tell the truth, sir, like, using the knife, I think it is comfortable. I mean, the grip of it is kind of rough, but it's it's not too heavy. It's not too hard on my wrist, sir. And the SEAL was like, no, I mean, we had like an intrusion on the ship or security incident. Would you be comfortable if you had to discharge your 9mm service pistol? He's like, you know what? Never mind. I think I got my answer. And the SEAL left it alone. He was like, all right, this guy, he doesn't deserve to be here, right? And he's not gonna make his next pay grade, right? Now, imagine if he had made that pay grade. In the Navy, it's so hard. Like, unless you get in trouble and stuff, then you're not gonna, like, you keep your pay grade, right? Unless you get in trouble or something like that. But with my solution, what I was talking about earlier, like, if every year, if you review your stuff and say, all right, did he do enough to be in E5 or E4 this year? All right, no, okay, you get demoted. You got 3 months to earn it. 3 months later, if you don't earn it, you permanently until the next advancement cycle or the next time where you take your test or whatever for your next rank. And have a blessed day, and that's it. Honestly, people will work harder, and it will filter out people and stuff like that, But to answer Shanji's question, I don't think that we deserve it. I don't think that we deserve it. And that's all I have regarding this right here. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody for the support. Like I said, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I really appreciate you guys. Hey, you guys check out this video here, right? This is the Q&A. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I'll tell you the guidelines and all that stuff in that video. And also check some of my previous videos. Any one of these bad boys that I got up here, and it should be coming on the screen somewhere. Let me know what you guys think, all right? I'm getting my content out there. I'm working on some future stuff. I just need time. That's why some of my videos have not been being edited like I like, because I need time. And I promise that I'll put a video every week. And so here's it is, right? I might not even have a thumbnail for this one, but I just want to get at least 1 or 2 videos out every week because, I love the dialogue. I like to make this stuff. I like to let my family and my friends know what's going on. So some of the future things coming. See my guitars in the back here. I'm going to start using them a lot more for my backing music and stuff because I hate getting hit with the copyright. They're killing me with these damn copyrights. They're killing me. I'm tired of it. All right. Then I'm thinking about implementing some of my 90s wrestling stuff in there because I just love my wrestling. I'm a wrestling fan, and other stuff like that, other interesting stuff. As I open up a lot more and let you guys know a lot more about me and stuff like that, then I'm gonna try to integrate this into my content. Also, I have a podcast that I'm trying to put out Sunday. That's my day off. That's the next day off I have, so I'm gonna try to get that one out too. And that's all I have, guys. All right. Now, no further entries this page. Tony Tone out.